Welcome. This is going to be another Python video, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can automatically decorate functions in a module. And the idea is that you have the, let's say, test.py, which contains functions, classes, and so on. And basically this is code that your team wants to use, but you want to provide restrictions as to what they can do and when they can do it. So for example, move to production, and we are going to use simple print statements. Moving to production, and we have the deploy web application, and we say that deploying web application, and so on. And in the proprietary, or maybe it's not the right name, let's name it gatekeeper. So how do I delete it? Let's delete it. Let's call our script gatekeeper, and we want to make sure that any function which is called is automatically decorated inside the test.py function. In order to achieve this, we have to import the types module, because we want to check whether an object is a function when we apply the decorator. And I'm going to have this simple datetime import, and basically I have a decorator which says that no work after 5 p.m. And for this decorator we have to provide a function, and we will have a wrapper, and inside this wrapper, if the datetime.now hour property is less than 17, which is 5 p.m., we can say that we call the function. Otherwise we say that no, not now. Alright, now we have to have the function which is supposed to decorate all the functions which are imported from the module. So let's write it. Guardian is going to be the function, and we pass the module and the decorator. And here what we have to do is to iterate over every component in the module. And this is needed because when you open up a Python shell and import a module requests, if you use the dir function, you can see what are the components of that module. These are classes, functions, and so on. And what we will say is that we create an object variable which comes from the getAttr module and component, and we say that if isInstance object is of types function type, then we apply the decorator. So whether it's an object is a function or not, we'll decide if we apply the decorator. And technically then we can use the setAttr and call it with the module and the component and the decorator on that specific object. Alright, otherwise we will have a print statement, and we say that this is not a function. Alright, So now what remains is that we go ahead and import our test module, and we say that we want to use the guardian on the test module with the no work after 5 p.m. decorator. And then we can use the test, deploy web application, and test, move to production. Let's save it and try to give it a test run. What do we have here? Python gatekeeper. And object is not callable. Deploy web application and move to production. Okay, why is it not working? Non-type object is not callable. So we have set the attribute on the component with decorator and the object. Okay, test is not a function, module spec. Let's see. So this object will be decorated. Okay. So this module and component. Let's give it a break. This web application will be decorated, and we use the set attribute. Why is it not working? So this is used on the component. We have the decorator, and then move to production will be decorated. Okay. Non-type is not callable. Print the test. So built-ins, deploy web application, move to production, and we call the guardian, and hold on, the return wrapper is missing. Alright, so let me comment this one out, or rather these two, so we don't have this clutter. And technically, as you can see, we have successfully decorated these two functions, and when we call them, it says no, not now, because the time is catching this one, so the else branch is executed. And if we go to 19, it is going to call the appropriate functions. So this is a mechanism that is going to allow you to basically use this guardian to prevent the execution of functions in a specific module. And technically that was all I wanted to show you. See you in the next one.